Welcome back to Mac Talk Sports, and in this video we are going to preview the third set of games in round of 16 of Euro 2024. It's France versus Belgium and Portugal versus Slovenia. We're going to start with France versus Belgium, both runners-up of their group. France, they were one of the favorites to win the tournament when the tournament began, but they have been really underwhelming. They won only once, and that game was that win was also really unconvincing. Their players have not stepped up as you would have expected. Kylian Mbappe, he has got a goal. It was but it was a penalty. Apart from that, he has been he's really not shown, or he has not set the tournament on fire as you would have expected from him. He's moving from PSG to Real Madrid, so I think this would have been the perfect opportunity for him in the summer. We already know he's a world-class player, but before going to Real Madrid, to show the world that what a talent he has, but he has underperformed massively, and so has the entire French team. Not just him, but of course, because you are a big superstar, the more eyes are going to be on you. He got injured as well. He did not play the second game. He came in the second. He did not play the second game, then came in the third game, but again it was nothing special from him, and I think that deservedly did not finish at the top of the group. And going forward, they need to improve very quickly if they want to remain in the tournament, because of the way they are playing and what the teams that are gonna meet in the next round. If they go through, France are not really up for it. I don't think we know there is talent with them. It's basically almost like what's happening in the English camp. There's a lot of talent, but they are not performing. It's the same with France. Didier Deschamps, I think in a way is lucky that most of the pressure is on Gareth Southgate, and the media everywhere around the world is focusing on them, and that sort of kept France and Didier Deschamps under the radar. Otherwise, their performances have been as equally, if not worse than England. So they need to step up, and they need to step up very quickly. They are lucky in a way that they are playing a Belgium side who themselves have been poor. I know there are a lot of people who consider Belgium the dark horses, but they always underperform in these tournaments. They always have the amount of talent that they have. The golden generation has from the last 8 years, it's almost gone. And the biggest worry for Belgium is the striking department. I mean, Lukaku, as I said in my last video as well, the theme of the tournament is the Belgium players, they get the ball to Lukaku and then he either shoots straight at the keeper or shoots wide. He has been really poor. He has missed the most chances in the world in the Euro till now. That's not what you want from your main striker. So this game is really quite tricky in a way to call, because both the teams are bad. They have not performed well. It's just that they were in groups that were worse than that, and that has helped them to progress into the next round. Belgium, they have Kevin De Bruyne. He was really good in their last group stage, and if Belgium are to defeat France, he needs to step up big time. But the people around him are not really performing, especially the main concern, as I said, for Belgium would be the striking department. They are making chances. They made a lot of chances in the last game, but Lukaku was not able to finish most of them. So it's basically like it's hard for me to predict this game, because I don't really see anything special from either of the teams. They could prove me wrong, both of them, and give us a great game, game with a lot of goals. But I just don't see it. I think both of them are a bit scared because of the reputation they have, especially France. I think they're just scared to play. They're not just expressing themselves. They're just a cage, like they're in a cage of some sort. They're not going out there with the bravado that they were in the World Cup. I mean, they were amazing in Qatar, but this time around, there's something wrong in there. Belgium, on the other hand, It's weird that both of these teams, but from Belgium, to be honest, I expect this from Belgium. They have never really been a tournament team, despite having amazing players. Even in this squad, you have great players in almost every position. But as a collective unit, they have never really performed. People blamed it on Roberto Martinez, but he has left. And still, it's the same thing. You just don't see it from Belgium as a national team, and that's why I don't think they are gonna. They're gonna go in further into the next round. France, despite being so poor, they have the experience of playing these big games, going into the next time. Like, there's expectation there. They may be in pressure, but they somehow, some way know how to play. And I think it is going to be a very, very boring game. And coming into the tournament, I really did not think that I would say this about France, but I think it's going to be a very boring game, and somehow, some way, France nick it 1-0 in normal time. This game could very well go to extra time and penalties as well. And you know what? This is what I'm gonna go with. I think it's going to be 1-1, 1-1, 0-0 in the. 1-1 at full time, stays 1-1 in extra time, and then it goes in penalties, and France win, let's say 4-3 on penalties. This is my prediction, because I think this game is going to be a bit boring, to be very honest with you. So yeah, my prediction: 1-1 at full time, 1-1 at extra time. We go on penalties, and France win 4-3, and they go into the next round. Belgium, they get out. The next game we are gonna talk about is Portugal versus Slovenia, and then Portugal versus Slovenia, and on paper, it's Portugal should win it very easily, but they have not stepped up to the mark. As I said about France, the talent is there, but they have not performed. They have also been very underwhelming. They gave us the biggest upset of the tournament by losing to Georgia in their last game. And you can say that there were 9 changes in their squad, but you expect a Portuguese team to defeat Georgia. Even in the first 2 games, it's not like they have set the world on fire. They got lucky in the second game. They won it at the very end to go through against Turkey. The game against Czechia as well, they were not there was really nothing special. They got lucky with that 1-0 win, and as I said, it's not clicking for them. Ronaldo is there. He has had 1 or 2 chances in the entire tournament, but you basically expected this from him this time around. This is not going to be like Ronaldo 4 years ago, or 2 years ago. Even 2 years ago, that was one of the players that to watch out. This time around, he's just, as I said, him as like a father figure sort of thing. He's just there to basically guide his team. They are the ones who have to play alongside him and give him the chances to score the goals. But it has been a very underwhelming performances from him as well till now. Slovenia, on the other hand side, they have been really good. They were in that group, or weird group, with all of them. They have been in that weird group where everybody finished on 4 points, and they managed to come into the next round. I think it might be a little tough for them this time around. They have got good players, and the thing that I like about these smaller nations is that they really don't care about the big names that they are playing against. They basically more play as a collective unit as compared to the other bigger teams, and that gives them the edge. They play with a no fear attitude. They just go out there and they enjoy themselves, and that for the most of the time it comes like it surprises and shocks the bigger teams that these young teams are coming with that. It shocked England yesterday. It happened to Portugal already. So if Slovenia would go with the same attitude and with the same confidence, they can, I think, hurt Portugal. But there's the difference in class. Portugal have so many good players. I think it's going to be an easy win, despite saying all of this, all of the good things about Slovenia, how they have been really good. I think there is just too much in this Portugal side that they would not be able to handle. My camera died just before I was about to make the prediction. So I think despite of all the things that I have said, I think it's going to still be not an easy game, but like Portugal would get through. I am going with a 3-1 prediction, 3-1 Portugal. I think Portugal would take the lead. They will score another goal, and then Slovenia get one back, and then in a way to get the going for the equalizer, they will leave out the spaces, and Portugal would take advantage of that, and they will get the third goal. I think Ronaldo will get his first goal of the tournament in this game. So yeah, this is my prediction for both the games. France to win on penalties, and Portugal to edge out Slovenia in the 3-1 game. So yeah, please let me know what you guys think about these games. Please let me know your prediction in the comment section below. Like my video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye bye.